up? What's up? You already know. This is Peach, and today I am in the casino. I'm gonna be gambling in a little bit, but I decided to stop and eat. I'm at Cipresso. Y'all know I'm always eating here. I normally always get the same thing, which is the chicken marsala. Today I kind of want to try something new, but I don't know what to pick. I have never tried lamb chops a day in my life. Hey, Miss Nita. What's up, Miss Yvette? Hey, y'all. What's up, Peach Patch? So I'm debating if I should try. Thank you.
Napkin for you
Thank you.
and some focaccia.
Thank you so much. Can you bring me butter, please? Thank
You
you.
have olive oil and some with
Okay, thank you so much. So Peach Patch, I always get the same thing, which is chicken marsala. All right, Peach Patch. Sorry about that. Daddy called. He always calling me, but I was debating between if I want to do the chicken marsala like I always do with extra mushrooms, or if I want to do a pizza, which we had the pizza here. It is pretty good. Or if I want to try lamb chops. I'm just so scared and I'm not gonna like them. I've never had a lamb chop before. Peach Patch, what do you guys think? So this is the menu. The soups and salad, I don't want that. It's so big. Like if you get any appetizer or a soup or a salad, it's so big that you're not gonna be able to eat it all with an entree. So I want to get something. I'm debating between this pizza or if I want to get what I always get, which is the chicken marsala. It's 29 bucks. Or if I want to try lamb chops, I don't even know what kind of beans them is. Like I don't even know how to pronounce that. Is that escarole? And then it say lanny beans. I don't know. I don't even know how to pronounce it. And then this is the pastas that they have, which I've never had any of this. So that's the thing. It's like I'm so scared to get. I can't even pronounce this stuff, and I'm trying to eat it. And if I get the lamb chops and they pink, I'm gonna be like, they said those are white beans. They aren't nasty. Thank you for the super chat. Miss Park say, hey Peach, you are such an inspiration. Much love from Alabama. Get the chicken. So get chicken marsala. Y'all don't think I'm boring. I always eat the same thing every time. The people next to me got some mussels. Them things look so good. I have never tried them though. It's my that sound like yuck, lamb chops. I be seeing people eat lamb chops. I think I watched B Love eat some lamb chops. I seen somebody on YouTube eat lamb chops and they look so freaking good. So we just got our butter. I'm just scared I'm not gonna like it. I mean, a lamb chop's 39 bucks, almost 40 bucks. And if we don't like it, I'm gonna be so sad. And then I don't want to be the difficult person where I come to casino and get food, and every time I don't like it, they say lamb smell musky. Oh Lord, now y'all scam me. Anybody actually eat lamb chops on here? Miss Brenda said lamb chops are the bomb. All right, y'all know with this butter, we gotta put us a little pepper, a little salt. So listen, I'm thinking about trying lamb chops. The issue is I've never had them before. I don't like pink meat. I like, well done meat. And some of my YouTube friends are saying lamb chops are musky. They stink, like they musky.
They do have a sense.
Oh, he said they do got a scent. So I don't think we could handle that.
Right.
Being that we're pregnant, something smelling kind of stink might make me.
Me personally, I don't like it.
You don't like lamb
for that
chops?
reason.
Oh, okay. So he said he personally don't like it. Okay, so we're gonna try something
for
else.
the same reason, because they're musty. I don't.
Oh, okay. So at least he honest with me. He said they musky. Okay, so we're gonna stay away from the lamb chops. So Peach Patch, now we gotta decide if we're gonna do the regular, what we always get, chicken marsala, or if we're gonna try pizza. That's what I always get though. I'm talking about every week I come eat that. What's something else that's new? I don't know. I was thinking that or a pizza, but I always get that. Like I've had the pizza. I wanted to try something new. I like pasta.
You like Alfredo?
Mm-hmm.
You got a king crab Alfredo, which is really good.
But it's just crab meat?
It's crab, it's fresh king crab, and a fettuccine Alfredo sauce and a white cream sauce.
But how much crab meat is it? A little bit?
Ounces.
Y'all want to try that? It's a king crab Alfredo. He says it's pretty good. What y'all think? I'll give it a try.
Okay.
It's 42 bucks. Hopefully we like it.
I like it. I
He
like
said
it.
he likes
It's
it.
just really good.
Thank
It's got
you.
king crab in it. It's already cleaned and everything. All that is enjoy it.
Okay, thank you. So we're gonna try that. That's gonna be something new for us. A king crab pasta. I tried some king crabs. Finally, look how little my bread is today. Finally, and I couldn't do it. It had them claws, and I kept getting stabbed. I was like, oh no, baby, I can't do it. This butter, you need a lot of salt each patch. They say crab is good. Go for it. I hope I like it. The lamb chops, I know. When he told me he don't like them, and he said they is musky, that's crazy. How you eat musky meat? But I know, like crab stink. But when crab is cooked, it smell good. That's why I don't eat chitterlings. Chitterlings stink. You talking about you living that bougie life with the king crab, baby? $42. I better like it. I better like it. Don't fill up off the bread. I'm a big girl, mama. I could eat a lot of bread and still eat my food. I will say this. I was reading y'all comments. Thank y'all for all the love and stuff on my video. But I was reading y'all comments. And one comment, I was like, she tried me. She was like, Peach, I've been noticed how big you done got. I knew you was pregnant because you done got so big. I'm like, bitch, I am not big. I actually ain't gained no weight this whole pregnancy. Look, you can kind of see my neck. Lamb chops are gamey for me. Like, are they gummy? Oh my God, I'm not big. You never like lamb chops, but you like chitterlings. I can't do it. I think chitterlings stink. Like, even once they're done, they stink. I mean, I don't think it's rude for somebody to tell you big. But I know I ain't gained no weight. I look beautiful, thank you. I hope I like this. I'm nervous. Because I love the chicken marsala. It's so good. It's Italian soul food. I'm eating bread. You know, I don't know why I like this, but I like the butter. You just need so much salt. They cute. Too cute to eat. You can't eat very little lamb. Lamb chops are not to be eaten well done. Oh, see, that wouldn't work for me then, Miss Kathy. I do not do pink meat. I done had some little medium well steak. And I ain't gonna lie, it was pretty good. But Daddy was so grossed out, I would never eat a medium steak by him. He was just looking at me. He was just judging me with his eyes. He was like, who is this girl? Like, never. But it was so tender. But other pink meats I can't do. I can't do pink chicken. I can't. Hey, in Austin, they sell marsala cooking wine in Publix. I have a cooking video making chicken marsala at home. Like, that's my favorite dish right now. But y'all know what? Excuse me. I wanted to go to Texas Roadhouse because I like their bread. I only ate there twice, but I love their bread. That cinnamon butter at Texas Roadhouse. But Peach Patch, the line for Texas Roadhouse was around the corner. I said, I'm still finna go because it's just me. They might could sit me at the bar or something. The lady was like, oh, it's an hour and a half wait. Who's finna wait an hour and a half? So I just left. They only gave me 2 pieces of bread. Can y'all believe that? 2 pieces. I normally get 4. You know, they say, slow down today, big girl, mama. Slow down soon. I don't know. My best friend, she said I should have a gender reveal on YouTube. And she said I should charge people to guess the gender, just like at baby showers. When you do baby showers, I remember my cousin had a baby shower and she did winner takes all. And I bought like 20 tickets because I'm thinking you finna win all the money. So everybody was putting money in the bottle, buying a ticket, a raffle ticket. And it was winner takes all. And my cousin ended up winning it, my other cousin. And they brought out a bottle of the all dish detergent. I was so mad. I was like, girl, I'm thinking you finna winner takes all the money, not winner takes all. But it was really cute. So my best friend was like, I should do something like that. She was like, you should do like a winner takes all, but virtually. I said, some people want to kick my butt. She was like, you could just get them a basket. So I don't know about that. Don't nobody know the sex of my baby. No, I haven't did any baby registries. Y'all know, I've only had one baby shower my whole life. It was for my first baby. And it was so ghetto. They was smoking weed, shooting dice. We had a DJ, a twerk contest. It was so ghetto. I ain't opened no baby shower gifts. We ain't played no baby shower games. It was just ghetto. But it was fun. It was like a block party. That baby shower was amazing. With my other kids, with Choice, I had money. So my family was like, we not buying you nothing. You got more money than us. Same with McIntyre. It was like, they not buying me nothing. I don't really have friends like that. With Gorgeous, I was broke. But my Facebook friends bought Gorgeous a lot of stuff. Like when they found out I was finally having a girl, they bought her a lot of stuff. With Baby, we bought stuff after he was born. So it's like, I only had one baby shower my whole life. Me and my sister was pregnant with our third kid at the same time. I was due 1 month before her. I threw my sister a baby shower and I didn't throw myself one. I just went. Well, how you pay for somebody the whole baby shower and you go, but I don't have friends. Y'all see 99% of the time, if I'm not with my kids, I'm by myself. Do a YouTube baby registry. I don't even know how to do stuff like that. Did your son make his pepper dish? Yes. And he loved it. Him and Baby and Gorgeous loved it. I was like, he kept saying, taste it, mama. I said, I can't. Like the idea of eating a jalapeno pepper with cream cheese stuffed with Takis, it just seems so nasty. I don't know. I'll think about doing the baby registry. Right now, I haven't. Like, I honestly don't be feeling like kids need a lot of stuff when it comes to babies. They just need a car seat, a stroller, onesies, diapers, a bouncer, and that's it. I did do a vlog today. I got a new channel. I might put it on my community tab. It's called Window Shop with Peach. I'm actually about to edit that video. Hopefully I'm gonna edit while I'm in here, but I just did a vlog at Bye Bye Baby, just doing a walkthrough. So my window shopping video, we're not gonna do nothing but window shop. I'm not buying nothing. You can never have enough Pampers. I agree. When I had Gorgeous though, I was broke. When I had Gorgeous, I was going through financial hardships, and I was like, I had made a Facebook post. I said, Gorgeous gonna, like, my new baby gonna have to wear Parent Choice, which I actually love Parent Choice. But I was like, my new baby gonna have to wear Parent Choice because I can't afford to go out and buy Huggies and all that. And my cousin, she was couponing at the time. She had wrote me. She was like, I'm gonna teach you how to coupon, and she taught me how to coupon. She came to my house. We printed out all the coupons. She took me out that one day and taught me how to coupon. And when I tell y'all, I done posted pictures before of my room, my kids' room. Gorgeous had so many diapers. Like, we had diapers to the point where I started selling diapers. Don't tell nobody, because you ain't supposed to sell your coupon stuff, but I did. It got to the point where I got so good at couponing, all the couponers in Tampa hated me because they worked real jobs. I ain't worked no job, so I could coupon all day. I used to take me, daddy, my cousin, my brother. I used to pay them like $20 to come with me. Like, come with me. Let's go hit up 10 stores and we'll go and we'll coupon. And it got to the point where I started selling diapers. And one day of selling diapers, I was making like $1,600 in one day selling diapers. My brother is smart. Thank you. Oh my God, there's a little bit of food for $42. He should have told me that. He trash. Now listen, I feel like I got played with. Look how small this. Listen, they could have gave your girl more noodles or something. Who told me to order this? Who told me to? Look at this. Look at that. My hand bigger than the amount of food they gave me. Oh my goodness. This is nuts. I'm mad. They somebody send it back. $42. Listen, we gonna be hungry after this. Peach Patch, we might as well go ahead and order the pizza. So if you come here and you get the king crab pasta, get you a side item to go with it, okay? Because this don't like it's gonna fill me up, okay? Yeah, I'm gonna be gambling. She said I'm upstairs. Me and my mom would love to see you. I'm gonna be gambling in a little bit. I cannot believe it. This is the pasta we gotta say grace over. I normally don't say my grace on camera, but let me say my grace. I pray it's good, okay? You know, God is good. God is great. God, we thank you for this food. We hope that this food is really good because it's really high. And we trying to be really full. We ain't got time for this little old small plate. In the name of the Son, Jesus, we pray. Amen. Because I think I'm Italian. All right. It smells a little bit crabby, but not like funky crabby. If that makes sense. Why I'm putting salt on, I ain't even taste it. This is about, wow, that's ridiculous. They said, get something else, don't eat. No, we finna try this. We just finna try this peach patch. Listen, I ain't know it was gonna be this little bit of food. Is this green stuff edible? Or is that just garnish? The big girl in me say, taste it, peach. We gonna taste the green stuff. I think that might be onion or something. Excuse me. Oh, he's plating somebody else's food. Okay, I think that onion. Yeah, it's very small, very small. Look at that, y'all. I think this like four. They say you at a fancy restaurant, you can't get much for what you paid for. They tried it. Hopefully it's good, okay? This is the moment of truth. They gave a lot of crab meat. Like, it's some big chunks. I don't know if this really king crab or they lying. It's some big chunks of crab meat. All right, we don't need to eat all that pasta anyway, all them carbs. Somebody said that green stuff is child. It's about get you some more bread. All right, enjoy your basketball game. Now peach patch. It tastes good. It just needs some more salt. But I'm not disappointed. It tastes good. Like the sauce is warming my heart. Okay? But it ain't enough. But I can already tell I want more. But I'm not disappointed, okay? Them folks gonna wanna. I'm telling them folks you want a big mama plate. That's what I should have did. Listen, I'm almost done. So small. The chicken marsala, once they need that complete seasoning. It's actually good. They just need a little salt. Just a little salt. It's like some big chunks of crab meat, but it ain't that much. Like, this is just noodles. The last bite was just noodles. Yes, the food is very hot. Restaurants do that. They want you to order dessert. I never order dessert. I'm sad. I'm sad that it's good, but it's just a little bit. The fat girl in me want to cry. Fat girl in me like, what is that? I got like 4 pieces of crab meat left. I was listening to the tone of your voice talking about having. Everybody was saying I knew you was pregnant. Listen, I've been deleting people's comments for months when they ask me, am I pregnant? I just delete them. It's really good. So I'm a big girl. I like to drink my water at the end. I try to eat all my food. You wait till the end to drink your water, because the water gonna make you full. I want to enjoy the food
How we doing, my friend? Doing
Listen,
good?
it's delicious, but I didn't know it was this little bit. It's just a little bit. It wasn't a lot. Like, I'm a big girl mama. It wasn't enough for me.
That's a nice size.
To me, it's like more for like skinny minis. I promise. But
More
it's,
bread on?
yes, I need more bread. Like 4 pieces to fill me
Okay, I'll
up.
get you four.
Thank you. It's a crab meat shortage. I feel like this pasta worth $42. Honestly, like it's really good, and the meat is chunky. It's just if you greedy, like I'm greedy, it don't look like that much. He said it's a nice portion. Thank you. And he gave me some fat. Like look at that, some fat big girl mama slices. So we finna be full now. And put some pasta on this bread. Child. Make us a pasta sandwich. There we go. You don't love it with the bread. I think it's better without the bread. I don't want it with the bread. The bread taking out the flavor of the Alfredo sauce. Yeah, I'm at the casino. I'm at Cipresso, the restaurant I always eat at, but I wanted to try something new. That crab meat good. Y'all know what? I've never had a crab meat pasta. I've had crab shallow, like with blue crabs and spaghetti sauce. That's crab shallow. We eat that in the hood. But as far as what is it called? King crab or any kind of like regular crab meat already shelled. I never had that. Ham pig night. Child, I hope so. The way this pasta costs, I need my money back. Oh, I just hit him, so we ain't gonna see him no more. Am I getting dessert? No, I don't think I'm gonna get no dessert. I've never had dessert from here. I don't know what they have for dessert. I'm paying for presentation. I'm almost done. Oh, that sounds good. I want to try that sausage. They got everything to take your money at the restaurants. You know I don't be caring about eating at restaurants. Most of the time I don't pay for my food with my own money. I be using comp dollars. I might get a massage. That one had a crab shell. But I might get a massage one day and take y'all with me. I used to come here all the time and get mommy and me massages at the spa here. The only thing is you can't get in the what is it called? The jacuzzi. They have a jacuzzi bigger than the pool. Like it's huge. But when you're pregnant, they don't let you get in the jacuzzi. Oh, thank you, Miss Francis. I be trying my best, child. Every day I gotta learn and I be having to pray. Miss Paula, I get that a lot. Especially on TikTok. Everybody on TikTok, this is the last little bit of my pasta. I'm trying to stir it and make sure like maybe it'll be looking like it's a little more. I'm gonna get my bread to go. Because when I get out there on the floor, I'm gonna be hungry. But on TikTok, everybody say that. They say, you sound just like Candy Burris. I thought you was Candy Burris. I honestly don't hear it. I don't think I sound like her. I would love to have the kind of money she got. But I don't think I talk like her. I enjoyed this pasta. I do sound like her. I don't think so. Everybody keeps saying that. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna find a video of her talking, and then I'm gonna say it on my own, like whatever she said, and see if we really sound like. Cause I don't hear it. Gorgeous is with her dad. All my kids with their daddy. Y'all know I hate when people ask me where my kids at when they don't see them. I'm like, what? They home in the closet. They trapped in the closet. I don't know why people do that. Listen, when people don't be having their kids, when I don't have my kids, I act like I ain't got no kids, okay? I ain't never had a baby a day in my life. Excuse me, we having a forget the kids moment. Excuse me, what kids? If you just sent money while I'm on live, then once I get off live, I'll send it to you. This was delicious, y'all. Now at the bottom of this pasta is a lot of crab meat. Let me show y'all. Right. So this is the last little bit of my pasta. So I didn't think it was that much crab meat, but now that we're at the bottom, it's like, wow, that's a lot. So I guess you can say it was a lot of pasta. Maybe it's because of the bowl so big. It didn't look like a lot. I still don't think this was a lot. Because I ain't even got nothing to go. Like, at least when I eat at Dave & Buster's for their little steak pasta, Dave & Buster's pasta is delicious. If you haven't tried it, put it on your to-do list. I love it. They steak pasta with the shrimp and the little, they say it's lobster in there, but them baby crawfish. They ain't fooling me, them crawfish. But it's so good. In Orlando, Tampa nasty. They said that's not $42 worth of pasta. But do you think it was $42 worth of crab meat? No. Miss Henry, I need to take that one. She said she tell the people at her job, don't ask about my kids if you're not gonna babysit. I really enjoyed this. I will get this again. The next time I get this, it's gonna be when Daddy bring me. Cause I ain't spending my hard-earned money on this no more. This what you order when you're on a date with a man. Let a man come pay for this. Especially if you know you're finna go home and drop it like it's hot with him afterwards. I'm eating king crab pasta. Congrats. Yes, I'm opening up a lot of doors for people. Honestly, y'all, I got crab shell. That's my second crab shell. But honestly, y'all, it seems like since I got permission to record here, I've been losing. So I don't know. I say, you know what? I like to gamble, but I don't like to lose. I like to win when I gamble. If I'm being here losing, I'm so sad it's the end of my pasta. If I'm finna be in here losing, I don't need to gamble. I don't need to gamble. God, I don't know what you're trying to do to me, but okay, this is the last little bit. Look at that. I'm gonna try to make that stretch to 3 bites, okay? Yeah, I be telling people that on here. When they be like, where your kids at? I be like, they trapped in the closet. So that's how people act. Some people act like if your kid's not present, they must be home alone, trapped in the closet. Because how can you as a mom of multiple have free time? But honestly, me and my children's father, we're great parents. Like as far as co-parenting go, he have days to himself. Like yesterday, he was gone all day to himself. Excuse me, I was gone the beginning of the day. And then when I came home, he was gone for the rest of the afternoon and that night. Then he came home and we ate dinner and that was it. 3. That's bite 1. That was delicious. Then I gotta tip this man. He was a good server. Oh my God. Don't get this. When you by yourself, don't order this. Like, damn, I gotta tip him at least $8. I gotta tip at least $8. What is that? It was $42 for the food plus tax. About 50 after I tipped him. Listen. You think of the Color Purple Miss Cheryl. Hey, Warren Pin. Some people feel like if you have kids, you don't need free time, but the devil is a lie. Listen, I live my life like I ain't got no kids. When they with their daddy, what kids? I am a single person. I'm 21. I ain't never had a baby. I'm so sad that this was so good. People always do that. Especially if me and daddy in the video by ourselves, they be like, where your kids at? It's like, dang. We dropped them off at the fire station. Man, this is good. Like, this is one of these moments where I wish I was alone and private because I would lick the bowl. It was really good. I really enjoyed it. Oh my God. Oh my Lord. Look at this. I'm trying to scrape up. I mean, it was $42. We're trying to scrape up this last little bit. And I ate with a fork. I don't even want my bread. But I might see what kind of dessert do they have. Since y'all I should get a dessert. Now we drink our water. And we still hungry. But this was delicious, y'all. Like, I really like it. You are yourself at all times. Thank you, Miss Kitty. I mean, there's no point in pretending to be somebody else or to pretend to be perfect because none of us are perfect. And if you try to change you to improve to please others, you're gonna end up miserable while everybody else is acting like them true selves and they're happy. They somebody get dessert. Oh, y'all rich. Y'all too rich for me on YouTube today. Y'all is too rich. Hi. He's a great server. I'm gonna be broke. This like $100 meal though. If I get dessert. Let me tell him. He done grab my plate so fast. I wasn't even able to tell him to bring me the dessert menu. Wait till he come back. Your baby want dessert. What, baby girl? People like, can we get a belly shot? I'm like, a belly shot? I want to show y'all how fat I am. They talking about y'all better send her some super chats for the pasta, dessert, and tip. They don't send super chat me like that no more. The other day I was on here, I got a ton of super chats, which blew my mind. I was like, what? Thank y'all. But I don't get super chats like that no more. I don't even ask. I just don't worry about it. No dessert. The pasta has carbs and sugar. It does. The pasta is bad for you when you think about it. But I'm hungry still. Claudia and Olivia, what am I supposed to do when I'm still hungry? Just keep drinking water. I'm still hungry. The big girl and mama won't eat more food. That's how the inside of me is saying, more food. Yeah. I don't even know what kind of dessert they got. I do love my body. But I'm also not finna lie and say I'm not fat. I hate when people say that. You're not fat, you're just big bone. No, I'm fat. I know I'm fat. I'm okay with it. I don't wanna have my body done. This is why you eat at buffets. I can't wait till they buffets reopen. I keep having to burp, y'all. Sorry, I got gas. You're not fat, more to love. No, I'm fat. Listen, I'm a realist. I can handle the truth, and I'm always honest with myself. Like, I never sugarcoat life with myself. I have real conversations with myself. Like, girl, you is so fucking fat. I got stretch marks taller than y'all kids, but I'm okay with that. If I felt like I hated the way I look, I need to change it, that would be different. I don't feel like I need to change it. I want to be skinny, not skinny. I want to be 160 pounds, okay? But I don't want to work out. I don't want to stop eating bad, and I don't want to get my body done. How would that ever happen? Pardon me.
I knew you were coming.
He keep walking past shot. He don't want me to get no dessert. So it's like, if you know you're not wanting, if you don't want to do anything to change it, that means you don't want to change. That's just like some of us know, like, you might hate your relationship. I hate who I'm dealing with. I hate this relationship. But you don't want to leave a man alone. So it's like, what is you complaining for? That's kind of how I feel. I say I'm fat because I am fat, but it's not, I'm fat because, oh my God, she keeps saying she's fat, she must hate herself. No, I love myself. Baby, my husband flipped me like I'm a size 2. I love myself. It's just, I know I'm fat. I ain't finna sit up here and be like, I'm just big bone. I hate when people say that. This man keep walking past. I can't ask for no dessert. Dessert, menu, because he keep going past. I keep saying I'm gonna start working out. Listen, Ramon, I did them workout videos. Y'all can go back and watch my workouts. They hilarious. But I worked out 2 times. That girl is a personal trainer, a professional personal trainer, and a welder. Like, she charged people a lot of money. She wanted to make me her example client, and she was helping me for free. And I blocked her phone number. I was like, she's trying to kill me. I ain't finna be No, I blocked her phone number. She wrote me on Facebook. She was like, is something wrong? I said, girl, I ain't working out with you no more. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I ain't ready yet. I ain't ready yet. Listen, catch me in about 5 more years. I might be ready. Daddy said he's gonna start working out. Pardon me, sir. May I have the dessert menu?
Desserts are pretty easy. We only have 2.
Oh, you don't have 2 desserts?
Cheesecake and the cannolis.
What kind of cheesecake?
Mascarpone cheese.
Oh, I never had that. Mascarpone cheesecake. How much it cost? How much it cost? They cheesecake $12 in here for mascarpone cheese. I don't even know what mascarpone is. Listen. Listen. Y'all talking about get it. Look at y'all. Whose money we spending? Yours or mine? Somebody get it. Listen, I'm about to go to Rise and go get me a cheesecake for $6 and some change, okay? That's what we about to do. I'll be at Hard Rock on Sunday to Tuesday. Hope I get to meet you. I'll most likely be here. I will most likely be here. But I don't know, because I can't keep losing my money, baby. That's what I'm not gonna do. It's Italian peach, but is it good though? They say Al Capone, Marsh Capone, nah. Okay, I might try it for $12, but oh my God, we're gonna spend about $100 up in here today. Thank you so much, Exotic Baby. She sent me a $20 super chat. Is that for me to get my the cheesecake? Y'all want me to live a little? We in here acting like we big baller shot callers. Somebody's about get more pasta instead. Thank you so much for the super chat. My first time on live chat, but I always watch you so down to earth. Say who you are. Thank you, Miss Holmes. $12 for a slice. Yes, baby. She said yes, get the cheesecake. All right. So we finna order the cheesecake. My rich friends. I'm hanging out with the rich peaches tonight. We rich tonight. It's good. Okay. Why don't you get a roulette table instead of the machine? So here in Florida, Richard, live roulette tables is banned. They're actually going through the process of getting real roulette, but it's supposed to start in I think they're trying to get it here by September or something like that. So right now we don't have real roulette. We only have the roulette slot. You'll be on the lookout for me. Okay. Hey, manifested girl. Ooh, I like that. Ooh, that's a tagline. Hey, manifested girl. We're gonna manifest that I'm finna win my money back that I'm finna spend. Girl, ain't no water in here. I'm trying to act like I'm fin. Ain't no water. Ain't no water. I gotta let him know we're gonna get the cheesecake because I'm hanging out with my rich friends. They say try the new bougie or the new Buggy's plant-based diapers. Come to the MGM in DC this weekend. I wish I could. I gotta wait till he come back this way. New subscriber. Hey, new subby. Hey. Love your videos. Thank you so much. Thank all y'all so much.
You want anything, sweetie?
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and try the, how you say it?
Mascarpone cheesecake?
A March Capone.
Mascarpone.
Like Al Capone.
Almost.
He said almost cheesecake.
Almost.
And hopefully it ain't nasty.
Almost.
Can we have a spoon with it? Thank you. Eat that cheesecake and get ready to win big. For all the money you spending, you better get a refill and a to-go cup. I am.
And a fork.
Thank you so much. So he gave us a spoon and a fork for our cheesecake.
Are you gonna finish the bag? You wanna take?
Can you put it in a to-go box? Because I'm sure I'm gonna be hungry on the ground. Thank you. Yes, girl, $12. But my rich peach, who sent me this again? Miss Exotic Baby Doll. She said get the cheesecake. So we gonna get the cheesecake. My favorite is the fruit cheesecake from the Rise Bakery. That's my favorite too, Auntie Didi, and it's only $6.95. I don't know how big this one gonna be, but this is my favorite restaurant. Honestly, y'all, if y'all want to come on a date night at the casino, I recommend this restaurant. Sit to the left-hand side. The ambiance in here, ambiance. Look at me being all fancy. The ambiance. It's really a vibe in here. Like, I wish I could show y'all, but I can't show y'all all the people. But they got the little, I can show y'all right here. So they got like the little tables with the little candle on it and all that jazz. Thank you, Miss Betty. So they got all that stuff, and it's just really romantic. On the right hand side, it's more of a party atmosphere. I hate sitting on that side. I like sitting on this side for that particular reason. I'm nervous about this cheesecake. I deserve it. I gamble this kind of money and be up here scared. And it's feeling, and I love food. Which one is it? I call it Cipresso. Capriso. It's this. I don't know how to say it. Y'all know I can't spell, can't read. You can't enunciate. Why am I eating alone? Because I love being by myself. It's the best way to be, by yourself. That's why. I have not worn the red gladiators. I can't wait to wear them, though. I'm going to wear them one day. Enjoy the cheesecake. It's like they making, I thought it was just going to cut it and bring it right out. I don't even got no comp dollars, y'all. As long as your soul is good, God is watching over you and your family. Thank you, Miss Phoebe. So, yeah, we finna see how this cheesecake is. I'm excited. But it's 679 of y'all on here. If you ain't no hater, hit a like. Hit a like for your girl. I'm sitting up here like, dang, I'm going to my gambling money now. I love being alone. I read a book a long time ago. I think that's what helped me. A long time ago I read this book. I cannot think of the word in the book, but it was like basically it's a difference between being alone, like being by yourself and with yourself. So basically when you by yourself, you feel alone, you feel lonely, you feel like you need company. When you're with yourself, you're with your inner self and you feel comfortable and you're happy, you're at a happy place, you're happy with who you are. It just feels good. And that's how I feel. I feel like I read that book when I was in like 10th grade, 9th or 10th grade, and I am very comfortable being alone. I love being by myself. I'm one of those people who like to go out to eat. Every year for my birthday, I go out to eat by myself and I read a book and I just sit, or I talk to the waiter, and me and the waiter just sit and talk. And that's fun for me. That's peaceful and I enjoy it. I like being with Daddy sometimes. I don't like going to the casino with him unless I'm losing. Thank you. So this box is for our bread. So when we out there gambling and we get hungry, we got some bread we can munch on. Thank you so much. And he brought us a bag. So this way when you get hungry, if you lose all your money and you just, you're doing the walk of shame, you can walk of shame with some bread and not feel so bad. But yeah, let's see if we can get your girl to 450 likes. So let me say my song. I ain't sung it in so long. Y'all ready? 1 like, 2 like, 3 like, 4. Hit a like soon as you see my video. You know your girl funny and you know your girl dope. If you really like it, why wouldn't you hit it, yo? L to the I-K, E-Y-Bay. Hit a like and send a love my way. L to the I-K, E-Y-Bay. Hit a like and send that love my way. Like. Let's go. Okay, we got the 402. So I'm assuming y'all either watching on y'all TVs, or you a hater, or you ain't got no paper. You a loner too. I feel like that's why I like Rod Wave so much. He gave me these stickers. I feel Like, that's why I like Rod Wave. I feel like Rod Wave be reading my diary. We was listening to Rod Wave earlier, and Daddy was playing Rod Wave while he was folding clothes. And that one Rod Wave song where he say, God, how that song go? He was saying his him and his daddy not getting along. He hope his kids can understand him when they get older. Damn, how the song went? I can't think of it, but I like that song. And I was like, it just feel like he just be talking about me. And when he was saying like he can't even sleep because he's scared of going broke. Like, that's how I be feeling. Like, you trying to work so hard because you don't want to go back to how you were. And that's scary. That's a scary feeling. All right, Peach Patch, here is our cheesecake.
Cheesecake with fresh baked berries and cookie crumbles.
Thank you. Let me show y'all this. This little too, y'all. We had a little fancy place, child. Let me show y'all. So this is our mascarpone. In my hand. Okay, look at that. It's very tiny. So it's a little cheesecake. I could already tell it's a different than a cheese because it look like ice cream. And then it has berries on it. It look like raspberries, blueberries, strawberries. And then he said these are cookie crumbles. All right, let's see what it tastes like. That cheese look like ice cream. Listen, I was expecting a big slice, like a $12. I was expecting a big slice, but we finna check this out and give it a try. Let me show y'all of me cutting it with the spoon. We're gonna see if we like it. Ooh, it's hard. It's like ice cream, feel like. It look like ice cream. And shout out to the person who just sent me a super chat. Let me go back because I missed it. Thank you, Miss. Is it Shani? Shani? Thank you, Miss Shani, for the super chat. You didn't have to do it, but you did it. And I appreciate you, baby. Alright, so we're going to get a strawberry on that thing. They say it's rich. Child, let's see. Let's see, child. Oh. Now, Peach Patch. Now, that's a good thing. Listen. Let me try to explain it. Let me try to explain it for y'all. Because it's like, ooh, it's good. This whole meal was delicious. Listen. It's so good. Oh my God. It kind of tastes, it's very creamy. It tastes almost like an ice cream, but it's super, super soft. You can still taste it like at the top of your mouth and in the back of your teeth. Man. Listen. Peach Patch, the mascarpone cheesecake. I don't know if we saying it right, but it's good. I done said the name of the restaurant like 10 times. I'm at Cipresso. Like you trying to read me, honey. Cipresso in Hard Rock Casino. We can get 2 of those from Rise. Which do you prefer? I would get this. I'm not gonna lie, because you know, like the one from Rise, it is really good. Let me try it with the cookie crumbles. It's really good, the one from Rise, but it's softer. This one is like more creamy, Auntie Dee. No, he said it's March Capone. He said it's not Al Capone, it's March Capone. March Capone. That's what he said, because I asked him, I said it's like Al Capone. He said it's something like that, but it's March Capone. When I tell you, Auntie Dee, my mouth is watering. Like, my mouth feels so wet, and I could still taste this. It is so good. Oh my God. Now, I probably won't eat it with the cookies. It's probably better to eat the cookies by themselves. It's real crunchy. This part, they ain't really have to give me that. I think it's worth 12. I do think it's worth 12. It's so good, y'all. Let me show y'all. For those of you who just joining, he says it's pronounced Mars Capone. Oh, okay. China. It look like ice cream. This thing is so good. Somebody says mascarpone. It sounds like that man said mascarpone. Like, it's so creamy and it's cold, but it's not cold like ice cream. Yes, I'm gambling tonight. It's delicious. I'm in love. I feel happy. Cheesecake, ice cream, like little bad stuff that's bad for you, it make me happy. This feel like the first time I ate Breyer's Oreo cookies and cream ice cream after finding out I was getting cheated on. And I was just sitting in my bed crying, eating ice cream. And the ice cream made me feel better than the man. That's how this tastes. Shout out to Miss Nora for the super chat. She say, love your videos. Thank you so much, Miss Nora, for the super chat. You ain't have to do it, but you did, and I appreciate it. I like this. Somebody said it's mushcapone. No, mushcapone is the name of the cheesecake. The name of the restaurant is Cipresso, however you say it. I eat here all the time. It's like the place I get my chicken marsala. But I love this. Play Dangerous Beauty Machine. Okay, Mr. Richard, I'll play that. This makes me happy. It's so good. Like, I just want to pick my feet up, rub my stomach, and just relax. This something you get to go. This something you eat on your couch or in your bed. I want one of these to go. It's so good. Somebody talking about Al Capone. It's mascarpone. Italian girl here. Love you, Peach Man. Listen, Miss Deborah. I ain't know the Italians had so many soul foods. I just thought y'all had like spaghetti, baked ziti, chicken parm. But y'all got all this other stuff. It's just delicious. I think I'm Italian anyways. Because growing up, I always watched Goodfellas and all that stuff.
Like the cheesecake.
Listen.
It's good, isn't it?
Worth every penny. Worth every penny.
See?
I enjoyed it. You was a great waiter.
I haven't disappointed you yet, right?
You haven't. I'm like, dang, I gotta tip this man. I gotta tip him. I ain't get to see the comment. What happened? Let me see what happened. Let me see what happened. I didn't see there was too many comments. But I love every bit of this. Oh, okay, so that's what she said. I figured that was what somebody gonna say. She said you have money for the casino, but not to sponsor your kids' cheerleading squares. So when it comes to my kids, so she's not the first person that said that. People was talking crap on Instagram. People was talking crap on Facebook. People left comments on YouTube, etc. But everybody on my daughter's cheerleading team and a lot of teams in Florida are doing Sponsor a Square. It was their first fundraiser of the year. So it's called Sponsor a Square, where you had to pay anywhere between $1 and $30. Pick a square 1 through 30 and send that dollar amount. Yes, I did participate in it. No, I'm not giving her money away. She's keeping it. It's in her bank account. Excuse me. And that's going to pay for her uniforms, her traveling, her private lessons, like anything she needs. That money is going to help fund that. Even though I do earn money and I can pay for it on my own, I appreciate every single person who has decided to purchase Sponsor a Square for Gorgeous. I appreciate it. We were the first ones to complete it on her entire team, which I love because I'm very, very competitive. And I'm just grateful. Like, somebody was like, your daughter should be raising money on her own. You shouldn't be using your following to get her no money, on Instagram. And I'm like, somebody, she's not going to learn anything. And I'm like, she did learn something. My baby learned that she has a group of women, because it was all women who sponsor her, a group of women who are supporting her and who wants to see her do well and cheer. That's what she learned. She learned that she has a great support system. My family members donated, even family members that I didn't think would sponsor her, sponsor squares. So I really appreciate it. I know people are going to be jealous because, one, they feel like I don't need it, or two, they're mad. It's people in Tampa that were making comments about it, like she don't even need that money, she should just give it away, she got money. Or they were saying, oh, she must be broke now, she broke, she lost all her money at the casino, now she gotta beg for people to sponsor her daughter. That's neither the case. It's more so they're jealous. They weren't able to come up with the money for their own kids. They don't have that kind of support system. And when it comes to people who think that I should give the money away, I'm not giving it away. The money was raised for Gorgeous by people who know that I have money, people who know that I work. Like it's not like I lied. They wanted to support Gorgeous. So that is Gorgeous money to sponsor her cheerleading, from people who support her, which we truly appreciate, all of you guys. And that's her first fundraiser. It was their first time ever doing it this way. And at first, I didn't even think nobody would donate. I was like, this is kind of challenging because we're not giving anything back. They're just sponsoring a square. And so many people helped. My mama even called me and she was like, oh, we're going to sponsor 4 squares. So that was nice of her as well. So I appreciate each and every one of you. And I understand for those of you who are mad, you're mad because you wish somebody could do it for your kid. You wish you maybe would have thought of it. You wish you had the kind of support system that I have. With my following from Facebook to YouTube, y'all got to remember, on my Facebook, some of y'all don't know, but on my Facebook, I have been doing my employment group on Facebook for over 6 years. I have helped people overcome homelessness. I have helped people reunify with their kids, get jobs, going from making $8 an hour to $16, $20. So people love me. But it's not that they love me just because, oh, I just love Peaches. It's because I have impacted their life in a way where they feel like, oh, I love her and I want to support her. That's all. Don't be jealous. See what you can do to impact other people's life to the point where they'll love you and they'll want to support you. You shouldn't have to explain. I wanted to explain that. I knew somebody was going to say that. I mean, people going to continue to talk. I'm sure y'all going to be more mad in the recent months to come. Y'all gonna be more mad because I'm gonna continue to elevate, and I'm thankful for everybody. Like Auntie Dee sent me a gamble box. She sent Gorgeous $20 for her YouTube channel so Gorgeous can go shopping. Like people send us stuff all the time. I'm grateful for it. I really appreciate them. It's not me begging. People want to be like, oh, you begging. You can gamble, but you begging. You know, it's not me begging. If I was begging for money, oh, you know. Most of the time, I'm selling stuff. Thank you. It says fundraiser. And that's the thing. If you were to go to Gorgeous Cheerleading page, you would see all the little girls got one. I'm good at marketing. So I just knew how to market better. I have a better support network and a bigger following. So we got ours done in less than 24 hours. And we actually raised more than what we thought we would raise, and we're very, very grateful. Now other people are doing it, and they're raising money, and now they're doing 2 and 3 sheets. I only did 1 sheet. So you don't leave the casino broke. Or the gamble box, yeah. You put the money in your gamble box. You know what? I always forget it. I just looked at that thing this morning. I'm ready for the bill. Yeah, you can't get no money out. You're supposed to leave your keys at home. And listen, you're supposed to have haters. Like, you're going to have haters. People always going to have something to say about the way you run your life. And you just got to know that that's what comes with this. It don't only come with YouTube. It comes with being on social media, period. And it comes with just living life. I tell my clients all the time, I be having clients that be struggling with doing YouTube because they so worried about what people gonna say about them. I'm like, listen, they've been talking about you since you was a baby. Like, they say I was an ugly baby. Like, people start talking about kids as soon as they born. Oh, her baby bald head, or that baby got a big old nose, big old head, little wop head. People been talking about you your whole life. You just gotta learn to not care. Now, when it comes to the situation with me being pregnant with my 6th child, no, I don't feel like hearing nobody talk about, oh, she pregnant again, or she ain't shit, she ain't gonna have shit, she ain't even got this, she ain't got that. I don't want to hear that. So that's why I don't broadcast that I'm pregnant. I don't want to hear your opinions. I want to have a peaceful, quick pregnancy. The only reason I was crying about this pregnancy, it's not because it's my 6th child. Like, this is nothing to me. That's a cakewalk. Babies are so easy. What I was crying about is the fact that my baby may be different. The fact that I have to do a lot of extra stuff with this pregnancy. I go have an MRI next week. It's a very stressful pregnancy, and I would have loved to continue to keep this to myself and keep it private, but people keep asking, people walking up on me now asking, and it's a lot. But I was crying about that. I wasn't crying about, oh, this is my sixth kid, how I'm gonna take care of it. Taking care of kids is easy. Like, all they need is love, some diapers, a place to stay, and it could be in your own bed. Like, they don't need too much. So that part is easy. It's the fact that having a child that may be special needs, that part is extremely scary and stressful for me. Like, who wants to have a child that may have to suffer, when they're in this world? Like, we all gonna go through hardships and heartbreaks, but to like have to suffer from birth, like going through different surgeries and having a possible disability, then you wonder, like, if you was to die, what's gonna happen to your kid? Who gonna take this child if something was to happen to you? Like, those are the kind of thoughts that I have, and then if I ever fell on hard times and had to get back on food stamps or anything, I wouldn't care. I wouldn't give a shit what nobody said, because I've done it before. I done had money, lost it all, had to get back on government assistance, and it's okay. I paid my taxes. That's what it's for, so if you need assistance, get assistance. But that was more so my concern. Go ahead, Peaches, you told them in a very smart manner. I just know that's how people are. Like, they can't, people want to break you. The higher I get, the more and more people are going to try to break you. I done had people on YouTube tell me, oh, you think you all that now? Oh, if it wasn't for us, you'll still be living in a homeless shelter. Like, that's some of the meanest shit you could say to somebody. But I understand that they're coming from a place of envy. They got green eyes. They envious. They're envious of my success. They're envious of my determination. And they're going to continue to try to break me. Me being on Facebook has already equipped me with the tools I need to be successful on YouTube. Like, when people try to attack me, that shit don't really faze me, because I've been through it so much. I've been through stuff like this since I was little. Me and Daddy just talked about this last night. We was watching, what was we watching? We was watching something about, like, confidence, like how your confidence starts in childhood. So if you are a child and you always have people calling you ugly, like me, as a kid, people always called me fat, stupid, dumb, you will start to believe that. And if it happens in adulthood, you're going to continue to believe that. People constantly talking bad about you, and it's going to cause you to have low self-esteem. Me being a black sheep in my family, me and my doctor talked about this. Like, when I said, I'm so fat, I'm the fat one, I had told my doctor that I've always been the fat one. And she was like, you're not the fat one. And I said, I am the fat one. And she was like, Peaches, you are not the fat one. I said, ma'am, I'm the fattest person in my family. I am the fat one. And she was like, no, you're not. It's because they told you that. And she was like, you don't have to be what people say you are. But I told her, that's true, but I'm not delusional. I know I'm the fat one. She was like, your issue is this. Your whole life, you done had people tell you things, and now you're accepting that term. Yeah, you're fat, but you're not the fat one. There's people in the world fatter than you. And I was like, we started talking about other stuff and about deeper things psychologically. She was like, you're one of the most intelligent patients I ever had in my life. She was like, but I just don't like to lie to myself. Like, I know I'm fat, but I understood her perspective. It's like, from me being a black sheep in my family, from feeling like from birth I was never accepted in my family, it plays a part on your psyche, and mentally it kind of fuck you up. And then even I was reading an article that was saying, like, kids that grow up feeling like nobody loved them, they go through more traumatic experiences than people who have been sexually abused. And that was something I never could understand, because I do get emotional about feeling like nobody ever loved me, right? I used to feel really bad about that. My story, I even tried to commit suicide, feeling like nobody loved me, life is not worth living. But when I read that article, I was like, wow, I thought I was crazy, because it's like, girl, people done been through worse than you. Like, people done been raped, people done been set on fire. Why do you feel this way, like it's so traumatic? But just imagine being an infant, and from infancy or from toddlerhood, nobody ever really wanted you. So it does really play with your mind and causes self-doubt and things of that nature. So they were saying like kids like that, they go through more traumatic experiences because their psyche is more ruined versus somebody who has been sexually abused. I can't quote where I read that at, but I read it in like an article, and I just found that very interesting. It kind of made my perspective feel like I wasn't crazy for feeling the way I feel. You don't agree with that part about sexual abuse? I can't talk about that part. I'm just quoting what I read. Okay, and it just kind of made me feel less guilty for feeling like how I felt about my situation. Like sometimes you feel like you shouldn't feel bad because you just feel like ain't nobody love you. Oh well, it's people who done been through worse. Like get over it. It kind of made me feel like it's okay. Like it's okay for me to feel this way. But the thing is, I can't live in it because I can't go back in the past. All I could do is try to make sure my kids are confident that they know that I love them unconditionally. Their dad loves them unconditionally. Like we love them. Like that's my job, to make my kids feel whole. Like no matter how you dress, no matter if your hair nappy, you got lint in your hair, you ashy, no matter how you dress, no matter what you want to do with your life, whether you want to go to college or you don't want to go to college, I love you. Like that's what I want my kids to feel. So like when they grow up, I want them to feel like they can do anything. They got my support no matter what, and they just grew up feeling love. Because I don't know what that feel like. I know when I talked to my dad, he had apologized and he was like, I love you, baby. But it's like those moments when I didn't feel like anybody loved me, I ain't had no mama or no daddy to go talk to. So it's like that's the difference. And then when it comes to how my kids look, I don't give a fuck how y'all feel. I like the way they look. I don't care if they have nappy. If it's not nappy, I like the way they look. But I want all y'all to just work on y'all self-love, self-confidence. Stop being jealous of people of their success and feeling like she thinks she all that. Why she this or why they that far? Think about if somebody else could do it, you could do it too. That's the way I choose to look at stuff. When I see successful people, I don't become envious. I think that's inspirational as fuck. If she could do it, I could do it. Because she's no better than me. He's no better than me. A lot of y'all life fucked up because y'all looking at the glass. You know how they say you can look at the glass half empty or half full. A lot of y'all got fucked up lives because y'all looking at y'all life half full. I mean half empty. Half empty. Everybody better than you. You think everybody better than you. You ain't gonna never have success. You're not worthy. You have to work on that. I done been there too. I'm happy I ain't done no more. You know, it's been kind of a blessing to be on YouTube. Not kind of, it has been to actually be on YouTube and to be able to go look at my old videos and just reflect on where I was. This cheesecake's so good. My mouth's so moist. Where I was compared to where I am now. I'm like, mentally, I'm in a better space. I have gotten a lot of healing on YouTube from my subscribers, especially the subscriber who gave me Gorgeous Our First Diaries with our name on it. That moment will forever be like very dear and meaningful to my heart. Like I grew up feeling like wasn't nobody listening to me, nobody cared about me, and I got people who listen to me, who truly care about me. I'm still guarded, but I'm happy to have. I love y'all. Some of y'all, the undercover haters on here, that's watching me. I don't love you. I can hear my grandma now. My grandma gonna say, the Bible says you have to love everybody. I love you because the Bible says I gotta love you, but I ain't gotta like you. That's what my grandma say. But I feel like I'd rather a person like me than love me. People who like you treat you real good. Versus people who love you, they treat you all kinds of ways. And they feel like because they love you, you just gotta deal with it because you love them. I know how much it hurts to be mistreated by the people you thought would never hurt you, but I'm not letting that bother me anymore. Me neither, Miss Annie. Life's too short and life is too good to get stuck in the past. We cannot go back and change our childhoods, Shit, I can't go back and change my yesterdays. I can't go get my money back all the days I done lost money in here when I should have got up. We can't change that. All we can do is learn from it, move forward, and try to change it for our kids. So like if you grew up feeling like ain't nobody love you, love your kids extra hard. If you grew up feeling like, I think people do this all the time, like I was watching CJ So Cool, and my kids love CJ So Cool, so he's always playing in our house. But I was watching one of his videos where he was talking about his childhood, you know, growing up, being in foster care, and never having like the nice shoes and clothes, and people starving him. And then he said, excuse me, and then he said, that went kind of down the wrong pipe. He said, so he became very materialistic. That's why he liked shoes and clothes and bragging about how he dressed. That's true. That's why some people dress their kids really well. Like when people be so bothered by how my kids look, I know it's because they're insecure in their own mess. Like, why are you so bothered with my kids looking like kids? When I go places, and it's no offense to anybody, I know y'all hate when I bring up race. I'll never forget, I had this conversation with my good friend that's a realtor. She's white. She's licensed in Seattle, Texas, and Florida. She's my good real estate friend. I sent her a lot of clients. But I remember I asked her one day, me and Daddy had went to the theme park. And when we went to the theme park, we had went and got new clothes, new shoes. Like we always did that. Like even growing up, my mama them, anytime we went somewhere, we got new clothes, new shoes, got to make sure we look presentable. When we went to the theme park, we was like one of the only black families there. And all the Vanilla Peach's kids had on like dirty shoes, regular clothes, mismatched clothes. And I had asked Jane, because she was my good, dear white friend. I knew she wouldn't be offended. So I was like, Jane, I said, how come when y'all go places, y'all don't buy new clothes? Y'all just look any kind of way versus us. We won't go without the new clothes, the new shoes, like making sure our hair done. We got to look a certain way. She said, Peaches, it's because you're dumb. And I said, what? She was like, you spend so much money getting ready to go to the place that by the time you get to the place, you can't even enjoy it. When you already got clothes and shoes at home, so you can take all that extra money and just spend it enjoying the place. Like you got all dressed up. Now you can't even buy your kid that extra thing they wanted. And I was like, bitch, how you know? You know, and that kind of changed my perspective. I remember when she told me that, I put that on Facebook. This was about 5 years ago. She told me this. And I put that on Facebook, and all the black people was getting mad. But I understood the bigger point. And she even brought up, like, for funerals. When we have funerals, thank you. When we have funerals in black families, we go buy new outfits. Everybody got a color coordinator. Like, when my great-grandma died, her theme was lavender and white. All the boys had to wear white suits, purple ties, like lavender ties. We had to wear lavender dresses or white dresses with lavender accessories. Like, we all had to match. Just my family alone, we spent like $400 getting new clothes to wear to my grandma's funeral, my great-grandma's funeral. Jane, she lost a family member, and they wore a regular black dress, buried on a Tuesday. And I'm like, she was like, it's the same kind of concept. Why are you spending all this money to go put somebody in the ground when you could just wear the dress you already got at home? They're not going to see the dress. I was like, so it kind of changed my perspective, and I started moving differently. I started to not care so much. Like when people talk shit about, oh, I can't believe she went with her kids looking like blah, blah, blah. But guess what? My kids went. Where your kids went at? I know kids right now, they got Nikes, Jordans, jewelry, and guess what? They ain't never been to Busch Gardens, never been to SeaWorld. They ain't never been nowhere. They just look nice to hang out in the hood. Like, that's crazy. So once I started to realize that, I still spend money buying shoes and clothes, but I started to scale back on like, oh, we don't have to wear nothing brand new. We got stuff. We got old bathing suits. We got swimming trunks. Like, we already got it. Versus spending all my money trying to make sure we a certain kind of way. I want my kids to enjoy the experiences and know that they are good enough. Somebody said hood rich. So I just want to share that with y'all. So that stuff don't bother me. And I appreciate Jane for like being that real and honest with me, and us being able to be them kind of friends where we could just be bluntly honest. I remember I took Jane out to eat. We went to breakfast, and I took her to Fred's, and it was, you know, Fred's is all you could eat buffet. Some of y'all done seen me eat there. But then Jane called me up. She was like, Peaches, I'm going to take you out to breakfast, okay? And we're going to go to McDonald's. And I'm like, what? You going to take me to breakfast to McDonald's? And she was like, yeah, because we need to talk and go over these contracts, blah, blah, blah. I go to McDonald's. She was like, okay, Peaches, you can get $3 worth of stuff. three. We're only spending $3. And then we got the stuff, spent $3. Then after that, she was like, okay, give me your receipt. And then she put her receipt in her book. She was like, I gotta claim this on my taxes. It's a business expense because I'm treating you to lunch. I mean, the breakfast, and it's a business expense. And I was like, I learned so much from her. Like, it changed a lot of my perspective with a lot of things. I hope I haven't offended anybody, because I know some of y'all get mad, especially when I bring up race. But I tell y'all, in Tampa, we are the South. Florida is the South. It's very segregated, and our experiences are different anyways, culturally. Somebody being born with money or with parents who got a good financial background, they know how to save. The kids got savings accounts, they got IRAs and things of that nature, versus being somebody who comes from low income where nobody saves money. We spend our money on Jordans. We live in a project, but our kids got Jordans, Nikes, any kind of thing you want, Xboxes, PlayStations. They got all that stuff, but the kid don't got no savings account. Mama ain't got no emergency fund. So the conversations are different. So that's why I incorporate the race part and the social economics part, because we're so different. And I feel like if it wasn't for me going into middle school, being the only black girl in my class, making best friends with a white girl named Amber, who mom and dad were both doctors, and she had her own car at 12. If it wasn't for me becoming her friend and like going out and experiencing things with her and learning different ways to live, I would have never had that to come back to my family. And I would have never had this kind of conversation to have to y'all. When I talk to y'all this way, I'm not trying to be offensive. I'm not trying to hurt anybody's feelings. I just want to just share my perspective, like on how I've learned things that I have noticed in my lifetime. So that's all. But I've learned a lot from other races, and I learned a lot from black people too. I have learned a lot from black women, but I have learned more from other races. Like, my white friends have taught me a lot. Reading books written by white people has taught me a lot. And I remember I read an article. I'm ready. I had read an article that said, it said, "Dear white people." I read this years ago. I think I only had Gregory. "Everything was delicious and you were wonderful." I'm ready for the check.
Okay.
Thank you. But I read an article and it said, "Dear white people, continue to hide your knowledge in books. Black people don't read." I'm gonna try to find it on Google so I can show y'all that I'm not making this up. But me and my sister had read it. My sister was outraged, and I wasn't outraged. My sister is the first one in our family to get her bachelor's degree. But I wasn't outraged when I read that article. I just started to read more. Like, it just made me want to read more. So I always read books. I believe in buying books. Daddy had just took our oldest son to Barnes and Nobles and bought him 3 new books that he wanted. So we're big on reading at our house. I heard of that book facts. I wish I would have thought like you when I was younger, but it's never too late, Miss Jones. Like, yeah, you're older, but that don't mean it's too late. You might can accomplish things faster because you're older. I see well-dressed kids in my school system in my hometown. Thank you, baby. Some of those well-dressed kids' parents are beyond messed up. They think dressing them in designer is good parenting. Not true. I agree. I see that a lot. Oh, our bill wasn't too bad. Our bill ended up being a total of $58.59 because our pasta was $42. It was delicious. Look at that. Mascarpone cheesecake was $12. And then this is our tip suggestion. So yeah, it cost us a little pretty penny, but we had a good time. All right, let me go get my stuff. I never used to love to read until my 8th grade. Y'all done heard this story a million times. My 8th grade English teacher gave me my first book. She put me to the side. I had got a 5 on my FCAT in writing. And she put me to the side. At that time in my life, when I was in 8th grade, I thought my dream, I'm going to be honest with y'all, my dream at that time was, to go to school, but I wanted to become the biggest dope dealer baby mama. Like, whoever sold the most dope, I wanted to be their baby mama and just live a ghetto fabulous life. And, I'm going to have the diamonds, the jewelry, the nice cars. And, let me go ahead. No, not yet. Oh, I got to get my purse. Thank you so much. I was like, I'm going to have the diamonds, I'ma have all this stuff. That's how I thought I just want to be the best dope dealer baby mama. But when I was in eighth grade, I'm in eighth grade thinking like this because that's all I see around me. Like, if you wanted to have some success in the hood, you sold dope or you was the dope boy baby mama. But when I was in eighth grade, my eighth grade English teacher pulled me to the side and she said, Peaches, do you know that you are an amazing writer? And I was like, what? She was like, yeah, I'm going to pay $80. That's going to take care of our tip and everything. I was like, what? She was like, you are an amazing writer. You got a 5 on your SCAT. How many books do you own? How did you learn how to write like that? How many books do you own? And I said, I don't own no books. Like, looking at her like, lady, you crazy. I don't own no books. And she was like, I tell you what, I'm going to get you a book. And she bought me my very first book that I ever in my life owned. I still own it to this day. And I started reading. After she told me that that was a possibility for me, like, Peaches, you can become a writer. You can write books. It just became in the back of my mind. And it inspired me. I started reading more books. I started wanting to buy more books. I've been writing ever since I was 6 years old in my diaries. I have every single diary. I'll show y'all one day. Every single diary from age 6 into adulthood, I have it. But I always wrote my feelings down any way I was feeling. I never had nobody who I could talk to. So I always used to write my feelings. I can pull up events, tell you what color I had on, very detailed. But she said the library is free, tell her to sit down. But I never went to the library. Who you know, like I went to the library with my class because it was required, not just because I love to read. I didn't have that in me. So she bought me my first book, and that made me love to read, okay? And it made me want to own more books. I own over 300 books. My kids own a lot of books. But it just changed my perspective. So once that happened, I decided I want to go to college and I want to become an English teacher because I would love to inspire a kid like she inspired me. If I could just change one child's self-perception, like if I could take one girl like me from the hood who only see people like selling dope. My mama got 3 kids, 3 baby daddies, was a teen mom. My grandma got 3 kids, 3 baby daddies, was a teen mom. My great grandma, she got married when she was like 12 or 13 years old, had 2 kids, an abusive husband. So I didn't see or knew anything else, you know? So I felt like if I could just become a teacher, yes, thank you. I don't need change. And if I could, I don't need change. Thank you. If I could just do that for one more kid, it would be worth it. But then I became a substitute teacher, and I was like, oh, hell no, these children getting on my nerves. But in the midst of that, I have inspired many adults. I have inspired many young teen moms, many adults, and things like that. Are you still doing a writing class? I love to learn. I don't do a writing class. I sell a how to write a book guide. But, yeah, that just changed my whole perspective. And instead of being in the streets, like as a teenager, I could have got buck wild and been hanging out like my sisters, going to the clubs. But instead, I just read books. I stayed in the house and I read books, and I just envisioned like that was me. Any book I read, I would make me the main character in the book and act like, oh, this book about me. Like, the coldest winter ever, winter at Santiago is me. Like, and just pretend like I'm that girl in that position. And it made me read. And it just kept me out of trouble. It kept me in the house. I wanted to study more because at that time I knew I wanted to go to college. Like, she started talking to me about that. Like, you can go to college. You could do this. You could do that. And it just made me start to actually dream about being something more than somebody baby mama. But I'm just being honest with y'all. That's how my perception was. But for my kids, thank you, Peace. I don't know how to say your last name. Thank you for the super chat. But that's what I want to do for other people. Like, just inspire them and let them know, like, just because you may have come from a messed up past or made some mistakes, you can still dream big. Like, your dreams are still possible. Even if you made mistakes, your dreams are still possible. But I'm rambling. I gotta go gamble. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you like this video, you know what to do. You know what to do. Go ahead and hit her like you like. Hey, hit her like you like. Hit her like you like. For your girl. Thanks for watching. Bye.